Hello Pilgrims, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Farm Manager 2018 and you're looking at my farm in 2019, for it is 2019. There's a fair amount of coming and going on. He's going, clearly. And we're awaiting the inaugural growth of my cornfield here. 62 days, so 2 months left to go before that's ready to pop. I'll probably send Phoebe out on a tractor to give it a bit of a dampen, because you know that's the kind of thing that we do here. And with a bit of luck, that will yield something. But this is something of a grand test to see if I can actually harvest everything that requires harvesting, because our primary goal at the moment is to get another shed built. When I say shed, I mean house, houses of the real employees, so a permanent employee house, because Phoebe cannot be put on permanent silage duty if she's going to regularly or routinely be handling tractor servicing activities, and therefore having another permanent house would be decidedly useful. Beyond that, there's I mean, once I've got that established, I can set up more chickens and pigs and what have you, so that we can, you know, up the tempo as far as getting a bit of profit in that front door is concerned. We've got decent stocks in place. We've got 1,300 wheat, well 1,400 pretty much, and 1,100 silage, which should keep everybody nice and fed. Although I'm just going to check in and see if we are in fact nice and fed. The goats seem to be pretty happy. What about my chickens? The chickens' cup runneth over with wheat opportunities. Pigs, they'll eat whatever I throw at them. Visitors, inseminating dudes, you know, all of that stuff. Yeah, corn, wheat, apples, they're happy-go-lucky. And then the cows, of course, no, not the milk. We don't feed the milk to the cows. Again, they are well looked after. So all of my cash generators are all operating reasonably well. It's simply a case of now waiting for nature to run its course. And on the other side of the bombastic intro, hopefully that's where we'll be. Well, okay, so much for skipping forward by a couple of months in order to get to something exciting. Something exciting has come to me. There is fungus in one of my fields, which would be lovely if I were growing mushrooms, because that would be the intended outcome. But I'm not growing mushrooms. So I've ordered some antifungal spray in that way that you do. And in a moment, hopefully, I'll be able to deploy Phoebe with something that will take care of that. Although, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Let's have a look. Have we got it yet? We haven't got it yet. I've got 35 litres of antifungal spray. Do I have a machine that will do that? I've got a tractor. Can I strap anything? I have nothing that will do fungal spraying. Oh, knickers. Alright, well, let's have a look. I mean, what's a fungal sprayer go for these days? Show me second-hand kit. Right, let's have a look. Radon Scropo windrower. Used for raking grass. Lovely. That's not going to help me though, is it? We're going to have to go new. Either that, or we're going to have to deploy people by hand. Fertilizer sprayer, little plough, an orchard sprayer. No, it's not an orchard. We want a crop sprayer, I suppose, which will have some kind of name. We would hope. Come on, where are we? Self-loading trailer. No. Sprayer, new machine, 20 grand. Flipping heck. And what does that attach to? Well, it attaches to my tractor, which is good. You know what? I'll have it. Go on. That's fine. Just put it in the medium garage. I've got room in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that puts my aspirations on hold, rather, doesn't it? But it means that we can deploy Phoebe and her machinery to go and take care of business. Phoebes, no, hold on. Let's get the antifungal spray, of which I bought some. Choose tractor. Choose. Wait for it. well, how long? When do we know it's been delivered? When do we know? Choose. Fungal. Machines. Choose part 2. No. No part 2. Are you there yet? Oh, I was no, you're trying to put in one over the other side of the road. Except there's no room for it in any of these. Why was it allowing me to purchase something and then where it doesn't have a place for it? Unless I've missed it. No, you do need an awful lot of gizmos in order to maintain a field by machinery. Here we go, look. It's coming in on this shiny red number. Juddering its way down the road in that way that it so often doesn't. There we go, yeah. Just plonk it where you can find space mush. Oh, of course I've got a third one, haven't I? Right, okay, activate. Come on, this fungus is doing untold harm to my, what I hope is well, actually, I know exactly what this one's going to do. But it's going to keep my critters fed for a while. Choose Phoebes. Activate. Right, okay, well, you know, hopefully that's disaster averted. And then we'll do a little watering of this one, since I got Phoebe out of bed, might as well, you know, put her to work, get her operating sensibly, and then we'll whiz forward once all of that is taken care of, to the point where we can start to do some action, or start to gather. Because the challenge on gathering is going to be getting the leftovers, the straw. I mean, as much as corn doesn't really pack straw. We'll just have to see. But getting all of that done should enable us to, I don't know, make a bit of cash maybe. There you go. Here goes Phoebe. Let's watch the thrilling first run of this bouncy little number. There you go. Splash some deodorant all over the field. That'll kill just about anything. Beautiful. Hose it down, Phoebe. Look at her. She's got a face of grim determination as she motors up and down the wheat field, which has, for so long, become her own pride and joy. She takes personal responsibility for it because she's personally responsible for it. Don't worry about the scarecrows. Just, you know, take them down. Knock them out. Fortunately, of course, these are holographic scarecrows, and therefore there is no real problem to be had there. I think if we were to dilute this, then maybe we could do a bit of watering at the same time. I don't imagine this is doing any soil moisturization, which is a shame. You know, what would be nice is, what are you doing? Now, what we want here is we want a special worker called a toff, who could run through on his horse, blow in his trumpet, take out this deer, although it looks like Phoebe's going to do that with a trap. You're going to get poisoned there, Gov. Just letting you know, this particular moisturiser is not going to make your coat glossy. And also, stop eating me crops. Now, if you were one of the farmland animals, you know, I'd be okay with you eating the crops, because that's what I'm growing them for in the first place. But you're not. I can't benefit from you in the slightest, other than going, ooh, look at the lovely little, I assume, deer. And what a joyous occasion it is to be at home with such nature. Meanwhile, flipping magpies turned up. Doesn't give a monkeys about me scarecrows. And now it's raining. Is the rain going to help my moisture? Let's up the tempo. Right? You would hope that the rain would have some kind of a positive effect on soil moisture. Well, it has meant that the moisture is no longer dropping. That's something, I suppose. How are we doing over here? Right, let's deploy Phoebe. It seems wrong to send her out while it's raining, but the rain doesn't appear to be the right kind of water, and therefore we'll use the right kind of water that can only be delivered by tractor. She'd only just gone back in. She's not going to be overjoyed. Flipping out, the weather's awful. Oh, Phoebe, did I not press the right button again? I certainly can't. Oh, okay. Did you do it while I wasn't watching? Is the rain now having a positive effect? So many questions. Tractor, trailer, Phoebe, go for it. Actually, don't even bother. No, it's done now. No, the Mama Nature, she's taken care of business. Alright, overwater it. I'm sure it's fine. Last I heard, plants quite liked being in a completely soaked environment. Why am I tracking? Oh, that's goat's milk. Tangy. Okay, still 44 days of growing time left to go, and this time a cornfield has developed a fungal infection of some description, but fortunately I am on standby, ready to rock. I've got some of that in store. Grab the tractor, grab my sprayer, grab my Phoebe, activate, go. And that that'll take care of business there. Meanwhile, everything else, the moisture's all good. The crop quality actually looks pretty solid, which makes a change. Last year it didn't look solid at all. It looked quite ropey. But Phoebes has got what she needs. Loading up, off we trot, and that will keep this field in action. My plan is, as far as what you're going to see today, is I want to get through to harvesting, because as you can see. We've got, it was telling me how many days left there were to go. It'll tell me again in a moment, I'm sure. And 43 days until harvest, right? And then, over here, 57 days. So we have 2 weeks where my temporary workers will be going out there shucking corn like there's nobody's business, and then they have to immediately go and turn their attention to the cornfield. It's not going to work, friends. If I had just the right piece of machinery to get this done, that would make a huge difference. Maybe there is a cheapy machine option, but we're going to wait until harvest to see if that's the case or not. Well, it's all go. Here we are now in mid-June. We have just 8 days to go before harvest, and there are now weeds in the field. I'm unsure as to whether I should deal with. I'm going to deal with them. Then at least I've dealt with them. Hopefully I've got. Let's go for there we go. Anti-weed. Let's get ourselves 300 of that. That'll keep us going for ages. I know it's 5 grand's worth, but we can maybe use these nitrogen-based products later on for something else. Anyway, right now, once that's been delivered, we'll get Phoebe off of the watering kick that she's currently on, and try not to roll the carriage there, Phoebes. That's not intended. It's not clever. I did a bit of poking around What Farmer. And it seems that when it comes to combines, that's what I'm going to need. So what's the cheapest of the cheap here? I mean, they're only saving me 10k on that, and it's used. So much for wiping most of the value off the second you get it home from the showroom. No, I need a combine in order to do any kind of corn harvesting. It is completely beyond the realm of what a tractor can achieve, which is disappointing to say the least. I'll even double check on that. Yeah, see, look, there's well, hold on, purpose, corn, but to what end corn? That's a cut. No, it did. There is no. I've been through the catalogue, and there is no harvester that is apt for taking care of the harvesting of corn or wheat, other than a combine, which, as you know, is jolly expensive. Right. Let's get the no, antifungus isn't going to cut it. We want anti-weed, which Amazon haven't delivered yet. Although maybe this is them now. Don't know. Could be. Maybe they were picking up. Were you picking up or dropping off? You should be signing in at the front gate, and I should have some kind of manifest in order to find. Anyway, let's see if we've got the goods here. Choose. Anti-wheat, there we go. And there we go. Our faithful blue tractor, and Phoebe, and activate. Now, it only uses 17 litres of this stuff in order to take care of the whole field. But I'm not, you know, I'd rather have plenty in stock so I don't have to worry about it next time around. It's all about getting the job done. What's this? Ellie White would like to go through animals training. And what, she wants to learn how to jump through a hoop? Okay, right, well, Ellie, yes, I'm more than happy to do so. Where's my HR department staff list? Ellie White, hello there, would like to do, she's working in the cowshed. I don't need to teleport her. There isn't a button here that says training. No. Alright, okay, back to the HR department. Then we'll go for training. Staff training. No, this is training me. No, that's no good. Maybe I missed it. Wouldn't be the first time. Warehouse, bulldozer, market, tractor shop, this, workers. Alright, let's try that. Hello, workers. Right, training of workers. No, that's not it. Staff lists. Ellie. Hello, Ellie, again. I'm back. You would like training. I am more than happy to oblige you with that. Maybe I skimmed over it on the training section. Because, let's face it, skimming over stuff is kind of my thing. Let's have a look. Right. This. Staff training. Alright, I found it before. One would imagine I could find it again relatively easily. But this has not proved to be the case. I could go back to the staff list again, but so far that's done absolutely nothing for me. I'll hold everything. And maybe I can do it without actually clicking on them. Right. Training. Train staff. Just train the staff. Do the staff training. No. Where's the train staff? Relocate. I don't want to relocate her. I want to give her some training. Hold on. What's this do? There we go. That's training. Oh, I see. When it said 0, you could at least tooltip to say, like, give us some training. But there it is. So, right, done that. You've had some training. Get back to work. Right, that's that dealt with. Now we're looking at, as you can see, where the cornfield here is getting on for being fully grown. Bill Paxton's in there being chased by a tornado somewhere. As you can see, it's already over the heads of my scarecrows. 5 days left, and then we shall deploy some seasonal workers to go take care of that business.